morning, YTPC. Philly Piper Mike here. It is Tuesday, November 16th. Currently 32 degrees, going up to 48 today. Beautiful day, nice and sunny. Today I am smoking my little Vermont freehand. What is this person doing? Sandblasted billiard. Smaller pipe for me. Smaller bowl, probably like a group, I don't know, 2 maybe. Quality bowl, and of course, I should say quality pipe for the price. I think maybe it was like 120 bucks, maybe. Smokes good. And in it today, I'm smoking some Warped King Stride, which, as most of you know, I'm sure, it's Kyle Gellis from Warp Cigars and Jeremy Reeves from Cornell and Deal. It's one of their collaborations. It's a crumble cake. The Virginia Perique with chopped cigar leaf and burley, I believe. Pretty good. It almost tastes like there's like Orientals in it. It's got this like kind of I guess it's the cigar leaf that's playing with the Perique that's giving me that type of taste. I'm not a huge cigar leaf guy, but this is pretty good. I did let it dry out. The first bowl I smoked, I packed it right away. And it got a little nasty, not nasty, but like ashy tasting about halfway down. So I let it sit out for about an hour. I mean, those cakes are so wet. They don't ever have any problem lighting, but they just are wet, you know, more wet than you would think would equate to a good smoke. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say that, like, the one Red Hunt from Warped is by far my favorite Warped blend. I know a lot of people love Cloud Hopper. It's got a lot more cigar leaf in it, so it's like I can take it or leave it. It's not bad, but it's just not my cup of tea. This isn't bad though. It's pretty good. I mean, if this will stay the whole bowl, this taste, it's definitely a good blend. it's a really good blend of like the cigar leaf and the Perique. I think are really what stand out in this blend. That's the one thing that, like, in a lot of cigar leaf blends, that can be a little off-putting to me is, you know, once the initial, you know, third of the bowl is gone, to me, I get that, like, ashy cigar taste, which I'm just not a big fan of, which is why I don't really care for cigars. But this has, like, just enough of that to where I enjoy it without it being real heavy in the cigar leaf. But again, that's coming from a mainly Virginia Perique smoker, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. If you like cigar leaf, you'll probably love this blend, just like the people that love Cloud Hopper. You know, if it's just, cigars are okay. I mean, I can smoke them, but I don't ever really want to. We actually talked about that on one of the virtual meets. How you know, do you smoke cigars? Do you like, you know, what kind of cigars do you like? If you like them, I'm just not, you know, to me, they're fairly one-dimensional. And I just, you know, if I'm going to smoke a pipe or a cigar, it's going to be a pipe, 10 out of 10. Especially, like, just dealing with the cigar and having to, like, you know, where to smoke. Like, I can't smoke a cigar inside. You know, you can get away with smoking a pipe inside. You definitely can't smoke a cigar. You know, cigar, you gotta, you know, once you light that thing, it's going for probably at least an hour and a half. And then the one thing I've always not really loved about it, the cigars are big, you know, and, like, either, like, holding them in your teeth or, like, however you prefer to smoke it, and the end of it gets wet and it starts to, like, come apart a bit, or you get tobacco in your mouth. It's just much less enjoyable than a pipe, in my opinion. And that's kind of what part of the reason that got me, like, when I started smoking a pipe is me and my buddy were drinking scotches and wanted to pair scotches with a cigar. And we got some cigars, and we were smoking cigars for, you know, a couple months, and it was cool. And then you know, I my great grandfather smoked a pipe, and I wanted to, you know, always had, like, fond memories of that, so I decided to, you know, hey, let me try a pipe, and pipe was so much better. You gonna go, lady? I'm letting you go. Okay. So yeah, it was. Once I went to a pipe, I was like, "Oh, this is so much better than a cigar." And it was all downhill from there. Yeah, we were talking last night on one of the groups we have in Messenger, and it was like, you know, almost it reaches almost like obsessive and, like, hoarding levels when it comes to tobaccos and pipes. You know, it's like, how many pipes do you need? How much tobacco do you need? Sometimes you're like, what am I doing? You know, it's like, for me, you get a pipe, and it's like that anticipation, that build up, and, like, searching for it, and then ordering it, and then that, you know, that anticipation of getting it in the mail, and you get it, and it's great. You know, it's like that high you get off, like, having a new pipe, or, trying a new tobacco, and then as soon as that's over, then it's like you start looking for another one, and you're trying to, replicate that. As with, I'm sure it's with a lot of other things you can spend your money on. And like I was saying last night, I'm like, hey, there's a lot worse things you could be spending your money on. You could be gambling or buying drugs or doing something to where you don't, at least, if you buy a bunch of pipes or you buy a bunch of tobacco, you have something to show for it. And if worse comes to worse, you can always sell that stuff. So to me, it's a healthy obsession. As healthy as smoking tobacco and tobacco smoking utensils can be. So it's pretty good, man. But to me, this is one of those blends, like a lot of C&D blends, and I'm not just picking on C&D. It just seems like a lot of their blends, I try them and they're decent, but they don't really do a whole lot for me. Like I said, there's very few blends of C&D that I actually cellar. Union Square and Opening Night, I think, are like the two main ones. Sunday Picnic, I think maybe I have like an 8-ounce tub of that. Some Sun Bear. There's a few. But I'm glad that C&D isn't the only brand that I can get, or I'd probably just be like, not the best, not the worst. But anyway, y'all, that's all I really got for you today. Warped King Stride, give it a shot, especially if you like Virginia Periques and Cigar Leaf. I think you'll probably enjoy it. If you're looking for a cheaper quality pipe, Vermont Freehand makes some decent pipes. It's got a pretty nice blast on it for the price. I'm not sure where these are available anymore. They used to be available on Smoking Pipes, and I don't think they are anymore. I think maybe Pipes and Cigars has them. But buying pipes from that place is so undesirable. Their website's so lacking when it comes to those pipes. There was the pipes they have, and they have lists of hundreds of pipes, and then when you click on the pipe, they don't ever have any. It's okay. So, but yeah, I know the more popular one is that I think it's called a Norse Dog. It's Steve Norris. It's like a bold take on the Bulldog. It's like a bent Bulldog type of thing. But anywho, that's all I got for you today. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. And remember, left lane is for passing. See you guys.